Mr. Coffman, you're recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Secretary Gibson, for being here today. I want to tell you, after hearing your testimony today, I can't tell you how disappointed I am. I think you're dedicated to not making a difference. Because for you to come before this committee and conflate the numbers that come, the correspondence that comes from all congressional offices about questions about individual VA cases that usually stem from the district level, without breaking out the numbers that come from this office that are based on our oversight responsibilities, I think it's stunning. And I think that tells me is what we're going to get out of your leadership or lack thereof is just more of the same. More of the same, that you're dedicated to making sure that things don't change. You ought to be outraged. You ought to be outraged at the length of time it takes for VA to respond to the members of this committee on their oversight role. Look, we had a hearing on February 13th of last year. And I asked Dr. Petzel, who was testifying before this committee on mental health issues, that he had mentioned a survey that was completed 4 weeks prior to his testimony about it was VA providers, what VA providers are saying about the work being done related to mental health care. And I asked for that. And he said he would have it to me close of business that day. I have not received it yet. And that's typical. That's not unusual. That's typical. And for you to come before this committee and say, everything's really fine, I'm just going to make it a little bit better? Really? Just a little bit better? I mean, come on. I just can't tell you how disappointed I am. And I just think that maybe that's how you see your job description. Keeping information away from this committee, not giving us information, not transparency. Not transparency on behalf of the veterans that have served this country, on behalf of the taxpayers that foot the bill. I yield back.